Dun, 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 dun.
This film draws a very interesting parallel to society. I'm going to explore that more in a minute, but it's an excellent reminder for us. Rent-a-Pal. This apparently released a couple days ago as I'm filming this on September 11th of 2020. It's a new thriller from IFC Midnight and Pretty People Pictures. I've never heard of that studio before, but I did think, you're looking for a name that really sticks in your mind. We'll go with Pretty People Pictures, right? Who's heard of that one? It sounds kind of funny, but it does stand out. So it stars Brian Landis Folkins. That name didn't stand out to me as much. And Wil Wheaton. Although both of the actors have extensive filmographies. I think I've seen Wil Wheaton before. You might have seen some of their stuff. I know the Wil Wheaton name is pretty notable there. But again, Brian Landis Folkins, I need to check on his filmography just to make sure if there's a specific film I've seen. Which, again, at the moment, it's not registering. But for director and writer John Stevenson, this is a bit of a step up from what he's previously done. It's his first directing gig and his first writing gig for a feature film. But he's written a few shorts before, so it sounds very interesting that he's exploring such a sophisticated narrative in his first project. And we're going to talk about that parallel I see to culture and society today a little more in a second. But let's read the IMDb synopsis first. Set in 1990, a lonely bachelor named David, played by Brian Landis Folkins, searches for an escape from the day-to-day drudgery of caring for his aging mother, played by Kathleen Brady. While seeking a partner for a video dating service, he discovers a strange VHS tape called Rent-a-Pal, hosted by the charming and charismatic Andy, Wil Wheaton's character. The tape offers him much-needed company, compassion, and friendship, but Anthony's friendship comes at a cost, and David desperately struggles to afford the price of admission. Interesting. I know it's certainly horrible to acknowledge the reality of this, but loneliness can certainly be a catalyst for destruction maybe down the line. And this film, I would say, serves as a great PSA reminder for any adults out there, especially kids too, or teenagers, especially in our day and age now. We're in the digital age, right? We've got all these services literally around us, like they were mentioning a dating service. Or I don't know if it's specifically a dating service, but dating something. But you got a lot of dating apps now and a lot of dating websites. People sometimes are lonely, well, especially not just the fact that we're in a digital age, but in 2020 alone, it's been loneliness is certainly that's certainly a growing disease, but it's sometimes just a fact of life. But you've got these services all around you that are meant to bring people closer to you, but you have to be careful. No matter how desperate you are for connection, you need to make sure you maintain your personal safety, because there are services out there, or just people in general too, that are working behind the scenes with creating these types of like websites and stuff on social media, dating services, all that type of stuff on the internet. There are people out there that will prey on gullibility and vulnerability and loneliness, especially. Again, it is horrible to say, but for some people, loneliness is a commodity, and that's how they get people. The price you pay sometimes, though, to find the connection, it's not worth it in the end, and really you end up even more disconnected or sometimes in danger than you were before. Perhaps I'm reading a bit maybe too much in the premise. Like, you let your mind wander on those types of ideas and like you can really go far with it. But I did see some parallels with where the synopsis was going. Hopefully David has a chance to recover before things get, really bad. That he'll be able to bounce back at least. But depending on Andy's cost, as of now, there might not be an opportunity. So again, if that's the case, great PSA reminder. It does make for a good thriller as well. So let's take a look at the trailer for Rent-a-Pal. We're going to watch this first, and we'll talk about it more in my condensed review segment while us watching the video together. Okay, here we go. You don't expect a Pretty People logo to have such a horror look to it.
Hi, I'm Carla. Hi, my name is Mary. Hi. I'm Susan.
Hi, I'm David. I'm 40 years young, and I live with my mother.
It's okay. Good night, Mom.
I'm looking for a deep connection, someone I can give myself to, completely.
Hi, I'm Andy. Thanks for being here today. I've been waiting for this moment for what feels like forever. To friendship. We're gonna get to know each other. Talk about whatever you want. But more than anything, we're gonna have some fun.
Too bad.
And hopefully, it's the start of a beautiful relationship.
I do like the ominous feel to this.
What do you say?
Sounds weird, Andy.
Hi, I'm Lisa. You want to hang out tomorrow night?
I'd love to.
Maybe someone will come around that can help you out a little.
I thought we could tell each other everything.
You just need to open yourself up to it.
This is like a horror Jexy.
Friendly competition, right now.
Only in this case, you can actually see
You're
the
just drunk with
digital
infatuation for some cute
coding
girl
talking to you.
Be there for each other. We don't need her. We have each other. When all the chips are down.
You've taken everything from me. Andy, I need breakup.
That's why I'm here for you, pal.
This is really interesting. I do like the VHS effect that they're using for most of the trailer there. Well, actually, not most of it, but stuff on the VHS tape, obviously. It looks like an old, probably some of you don't remember what a VHS tape looks like. Hey, I remember them. They have that grainy look sometimes when you rewind, and then it's not like what you would see on a DVD today where, you rewind and it's picture perfect. Or sometimes you kind of get that little, like the gray static marks on your television screen. It's from a much different time period. But I love how it looks on this film. I find it very interesting. I'm not really clear here on what the price of admission is, but maybe it's just the fact that you're throwing yourself really at some nebulous entity that's just a bunch of digital coding. That can be part of it. You see that a lot these days, again, with kids on cell phones. You're just on the internet. We are desperate to find connection, especially, it's funny, someone I know personally, I forget who it was, but he said it really beautifully. People have never been more connected than they are today, but they've also never been as disconnected. It's kind of a double-edged sword when you have all your technology and stuff that you feel like, oh, the social media stuff, I got this many 1,000 friends, but are you really that connected with your friends? Are you? So it's kind of interesting, to see a thriller film, at least from what I'm getting from it, kind of explore that a bit. At least that concept, at least in the trailer. Again, there's a lot here that, story-wise, I'm not seeing, because I'm guessing they're veiling it for the film, whenever it already released, I guess. But it's just something I'm noticing. Again, the digital age, people are desperate for connection, but you got to be careful. Otherwise, you might lose yourself. Hopefully, as I said, David can bounce back. The question is, though, I wonder... Maybe that's the end of the film where he breaks the tape. I don't know. Maybe that tape comes back. I don't know. Andy's admission or Andy's cost to having interaction with him might really not be good. We'll see what happens with Rent-A-Pal. I think it looks interesting. I'd be keen to explore it. I love thrillers. This is right up my alley. And again, I think what it's exploring, at least from what I'm drawing from the synopsis, again, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but it is a provocative story, so we'll see, where it goes. But what do you guys think about Rent-A-Pal? Feel free to let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget all the good stuff for liking, subscribing to that bell. Until our next thriller film, or whatever film we get to watch together for the first time, or maybe another trailer for Rent-A-Pal. Who knows? Maybe there's another one that I've missed. I will see you guys at whatever point that happens to be. But until then, thanks for watching this video. I love you guys. Never live yourselves, your fellow man. God bless, and peace.